But here locally tonight on KXAN News, the bigger issue is your rights concerning guns in Texas. Good evening, I'm Shannon Wolfson.
I'm Robert Hadlock. Two big issues today at the state capitol: the open carrying of handguns and allowing Texans to carry concealed weapons on college campuses. Open Carry Texas staged this rally today. In place of guns in the holsters, rolled up copies of the U.S. Constitution, cans of hairspray and bananas, anything to protest current gun laws. Governor Greg Abbott has previously voiced support for open carry laws. And late this afternoon, a pair of bills were filed to make it legal for anyone with a concealed weapon permit to take it onto public university and college campuses throughout Texas. State Senator Brian Birdwell and State Representative Alan Fletcher filed the Campus Personal Protection Act in each chamber. KXAN's Lindsey Bramson joining us live from the UT campus with more on what's next with this bill. Lindsey?
Well, Robert, there's still a lot that needs to happen with this. It has to pass in both the House and the Senate. And Representative Fletcher tells me that he feels pretty optimistic that that will happen. Requirements to have a concealed handgun license would stay the same. You would have to be 21 in order to bring it on any Texas campus.
We've had little or no problem whatsoever because these are 21-year-olds that are background checked, fingerprinted. These are folks that have shown that they can legitimately and lawfully carry a weapon.
Representative Alan Fletcher is one of the two men behind the bill. He says the purpose is for students and staff to be able to protect themselves and use the weapon for self-defense.
Law enforcement can't be everywhere, and these gun-free zones are some of the most dangerous places in America and in Texas.
Private institutions would be allowed to make their own rules. Elementary, middle, and high schools would remain off limits for CHL holders. Steve Rivas, a senior at UT, says he thinks being allowed to have a gun on campus could be a positive thing in the case of an active shooter.
I think in that situation it could be useful in terms of maybe putting down the shooter, because if no one in the room has a gun or a weapon or anything, that shooter's kind of just free to do whatever they want.
But not everyone agrees with it. In fact, some students think it could actually make campuses more dangerous.
For me, I wouldn't feel comfortable knowing that people around me may be armed with a weapon, like a concealed weapon. And I mean, you don't know who's carrying one, so I'd feel uncomfortable.
And if it passes, you could see guns on campuses as soon as next semester. Reporting live downtown, Lindsey Bramson, KXAN News.
The new University of Texas System Chancellor William McRaven says he does not support concealed weapons on campus. He says his first priority is student safety. Austin Community College saying it's too early to take any stance on any bill at this point. Administrators say they look forward to working with the lawmakers in the session. To give you some perspective on this, campus carry is not a new issue to the Texas legislature. Similar bills have been debated during the last two legislative sessions, and all have failed. But elsewhere, 7 states allow people to carry concealed weapons on college campuses. Those are highlighted in green on this map here. In yellow, you can see the 23 states allowing each school to decide whether to allow guns on campus. The remaining 20 states in red, including Texas, ban carrying weapons.